for us to win.
When do you leave for Canton? Who all's going, and will you be back here for the scrimmage on Sunday?
Well, I've a little different for my schedule this year, and so I'm kind of playing that by ear right now in terms of the schedule as to when I go.
Okay, but you are still
and my plans have always been to go. Yeah.
Jerry, are you a fan of Dez dunking over the crossbar?
Not at all. I know he can get there, and we all know he can get there, and but I'd like to have. I'd rather him come out here and do some hat tricks with that hat he had on after practice.
He insists that's not the play where it happened, though.
He insists. Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with him about when it happened. He knows when something pulls on him. I don't.
Jerry, I know you just talked about Tony, but what is your overall impressions of the first week of camp?
In general?
Yeah, just.
I'm really, first of all, I like where we have been, knock on wood, injury-wise. To me, the number one priority was to have this team get this far along and be in the shape we're in injury-wise. I think it's good, and I'm proud to be able to stand here and say that. I think that it's allowed us to, particularly our guys that are playing as units at offensive line, what we're trying to do with the defensive guys relative to our linebackers, our defense, all that coordinated things that we get involved in on these teams. I'm seeing us get a lot of work in.
Has anybody caught your eye that you weren't expecting and like, wow, look at this guy?
Yeah, I certainly have, and I actually am not going to. Some of the young ones really have. I think Lucky has been impressive out here, and he seems to always be there solid, and he seems to be there in a football playing mood and position. And I like that. I know that's hard to do for a rookie. This is a big adjustment. So I think he's doing well.
Jerry, what's it like this season going in, knowing Tony's 100% healthy at this point and having the 100% confidence in him?
Well, I know, we all know that that injury thing, the ambiguity that's involved with injury. On the other hand, it feels much better than it did with him nursing injury. Like his back this time last year, so I feel good about what he's doing. I like what our plans are, what we're doing, how he's practicing, how we're practicing. I think all of that is real good, and I am amused when I hear, well, if the running game isn't what we want it to be because of possibly personnel, that might mean Tony will have to change some of his approach to the game. Of course, if you really look at what's going on out here and you see what Tony's doing in the passing game and what he's doing setting it up in the running game, then you see how vital our plans are to have the running game. But I think if you look at how he's practicing, what we're doing, the many variations that you see him doing with our just our complete offense is better than you've ever seen.
How do you feel about the way Hardy's acclimated to the organization in the locker room in the 4 months that he went home?
He's just focused on what counts, and that is he's trying to get better, and he's trying to get better in a way that makes everybody better around him. And this is not a cliche. That's him. That's the type player he is. DeMarcus Ware did that. But I would have to say that what he's doing is bringing a passion out here, because maybe it's because our players, his teammates, aren't as familiar with him, playing with him, practicing with him as they were with DeMarcus. So I think his aggressiveness, his attention to trying to get better takes on almost like it were from another team. Well, you know, you kind of honor that a little bit. It's not quite like the guy that you've been going head-to-head with over the last several months, or if you will, even years. He's a new guy, and in that sense, I think we're benefited from it.
So is Dunbar's MRI negative then?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, it is, as far as
Tears
that is concerned now.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that that doesn't give us a time frame as to whether we be out here in the morning or not, or when we do get back out. Okay?
All right.